baseball fans, and welcome. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Athletics. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And towing the slab in this one, Luis Severino. What do we have on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
All right, ready to get underway. Here's George Springer. There's the strike up high, and that's how this game gets started. That clips the corner. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Bo Bichette up to the dish. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Right-hander kick steals. And that one hit to first. Into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting third, left fielder Anthony Santander.
Anthony Santander at the plate. Runner on the move. That one fouled off. And a foul ball. Severino kick steals. And there's a ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Look out! And it hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Vladdy needs just 1 hit to reach 200 for the season.
Pretty impressive the year he's put together. 200 hits doesn't happen by accident. And there are some years nobody reaches 200 at all. Props to him for getting this far.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle. So I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
And next is the designated hitter, Will Wagner. And a foul ball. Bichette at second. Santander on at first with 2 down. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. No score.
Look at me. I am a boss. I make the rules. Don't listen to nobody. Do what I choose. Got nothing to lose.
Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound today, Kevin Gossman.
He's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
And now the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. Gossman, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he works in a sinker. On the ground to third, and it stays fair.
Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Now the A's designated hitter, Brent Rooker. In the air, center field. Lucas has a beat on it, hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting third, center fielder.
And time now to check out the A's lineup. This is J.J. Bleday. Foul ball there. Man at first, one away. Late with the swing there.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Let's go, Shea.
Swing and a miss.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. The A's strand one. We played an inning, no score. And we're back.
Leading off
Second
for the
inning
Blue
set to
Jays.
go. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Severino back to work. And there's a foul ball. Severino, a former All-Star, 31 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That's outside. And 1-1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. And out number 1 on the grab.
Batting 7th, second baseman.
Here's Andres Jimenez.
Jimenez.
We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Clips the corner, and that is strike 1.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Next offering misses. Now 1-2. Got him looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Ernie Clement at the plate now. That's ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs, base is empty. And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Down in order go the Blue Jays. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Tyler Soderstrom.
Tyler Soderstrom.
Fouled off. He was late. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Gonna count 1 and 2.
2 strikes. Ball that's outside.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of
Batting
movement.
6,
I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Next up for the A's, Zach Geloff. Fought off foul. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Good eye right there. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
That was a really nice pitch call for that put-away slider right there. You look at the sequence in that at-bat, and he hadn't thrown it yet, so this makes it really tough to recognize and fight off with 2 strikes. I'm sure it looked like a fastball all the way until it wasn't.
So here's Brown at the plate. That one's in there, 0-1. Nothing here in the bottom of the 2nd. Ball 1 there.
1-1.
Now one missed. just missed. Swing and a grounder, foul first base side. Here comes a 3-2. Ripped on the ground to second. To first. The A's go quietly. Nothing across here this half. We head on down to the top of the third. We're tied 0-0. All set for the start of the inning. And the batter now, Nathan Lucas. First pitch just misses. Late swing, foul to the left. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. That's a little bit low.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Outside corner, got him looking.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
For the Blue Jays, right fielder George Springer.
And the batter is George Springer. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Let's go green and gold, baby. Let's go. Swing better. Nope. Outside.
Right through there for a strike. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Top of the third, no score. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Bo Bichette. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that one upstairs.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-1.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
Severino. Got him swinging. And he strikes out the side in the third. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. Still no score. As we go to the last of the third, here's Luis Urias.
Baseman Luis Urias.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Fouled off down the right side. Ground ball to the right side, and that's just foul.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Oh, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
And now here is Jacob Wilson. Swinging a foul straight back. Swinging a foul out of play. 1 out, bases empty. Cut on and miss, struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
So the batting order turns over. Lawrence Butler up next for the A's. And first offering is fouled off. And downstairs.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side in the 3rd. No runs, no hits, no errors. On to inning number 4. No score. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Anthony Santander. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point. Well, these Jays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone.
Now a blast to left center, way back there, on its way, out of here. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now struck out swinging his first time. And that is out of play.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swing, and the bat went flying there.
Well, we talk about throwing the hands, but not the bat, man. You want to hold on to that thing, and you can see his teammates over there. If he doesn't come through with the knock, he's going to get some business when he goes back to the dugout.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Top half of inning number 4. Next pitch is outside.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire, and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
And that is downstairs. And the count is 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Here's the 2-2. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Urias to first in time. And Guerrero is set down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not
for the
allowing
Blue
it to
Jays,
stay
the
in the head,
designated
but going to
hitter,
work at the next
Wagner.
hitter, and a tough one at that.
Will Wagner next up for the Blue Jays. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. In the air, out towards left center. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Now, Alejandro Kirk, 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. In the air, out to center. Blade makes his way towards it, snags it on the run. And that is that. Jays open it up with a solo homer. It's now a 1-0 ball game.
Yeah, you wanna move how I move. Woo-hoo. Wanna match this vibe I got. Come on, show me what you're working with.
And welcome back to the
Leading off for
ballpark.
the
Ready to go.
A's,
Bottom 4.
designated
Stepping
hitter,
in, Brent Rooker.
Brent Rooker.
That's a strike.
You know, these A's just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's
Inside, ball
probably
one.
time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
Swing and a miss as
1
he was
ball,
out front
2
that time.
strikes.
Out towards right center field. Makes the grab, tracks it down after the long run. 1 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Blade, the batter now as he swings and misses for
0-1's
strike
the
1.
count.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
High fly ball down the left field line. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Now batting, the catcher, Shea Langoliers.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Shea Langoliers. Struck out swinging his first time. And that's off the outside edge. And that's ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. High in the air, out to right. Springer racing after it. Makes the catch, inning over. So they go quietly there. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the A's 0. We go to the top of the 5th, and stepping in is the speedy Andres Jimenez. Jimenez, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, 26 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. And that misses, and that is ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Just missed. And a foul ball.
Finish him.
2-2 now. Hit on the ground to short. Wilson tosses to first. One up, one down.
That's what a good sinker's designed
Now
to
batting,
do. Get a
third
guy to
baseman,
roll over a little
Ernie
bit, hit the ball
Clement.
on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
And now Ernie Clement grounded out his first time up.
Come on, Athletic.
And he chases a high fastball there.
Really consistent
0-1.
release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command in both locations.
Foul ball. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. That's a strikeout. Good looking sweeper there.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Nathan
Nathan
Lucas
Lucas.
getting ready to hit. Went down on strikes his first time through. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss. Tosses to first, and the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. 3 up, 3 down for them there. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the A's nothing. We head to the bottom of the
Leading
fifth,
off
and
for
here's the
the
first baseman,
Athletics.
Tyler
First
Soderstrom.
baseman, Tyler Soderstrom.
Gosman back to work. Hit in the air, center field. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Next up for the
Zach
A's, Zach
Geloff.
Geloff. Struck out looking in his first at bat. Swing and a miss, strike one. The
0-1 right now.
Jays leading by a run last half of inning number 5. And that one fouled off. The 0-2.
Ball, that's just out.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Usually when you see several pitches, you're going to get at least one that you might be able to do something
batting,
with. But they didn't
left
exactly
fielder,
challenge him in any way right there. And
Brown.
really, they just used his aggressiveness against him. I don't think he even got a pitch in the zone.
No, that's a good point, Singy. He goes down on strikes, but not a single pitch was actually in the strike zone. Seth Brown will hit next. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Two down, nobody on. Up the middle, Bichette. The throw to first, and that is that. And the A's are gone in order. They're down 1-0. All right, we go to
Leading
the
off for
top
the Blue
half of
Jays,
inning number
right fielder,
6.
George
And
Springer.
now George Springer. That just
Nope.
misses. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
That one
That's
is
the ball.
upstairs. Fouls one off. 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. That one ripped. And a foul ball. And a sweeper misses for a ball. And down on strikes. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Bichette in the box again. Takes a strike. Activity in the bullpen for the A's. Michel Otonez, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. McFarland, the lefty, warming up as well. On the ground to third. Urias to first in time. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Now batting, left fielder Anthony Santander.
Now it's going to be Anthony Santander. He went deep back in the 4th. A pretty important swing of the bat in this ball game.
Yeah, Boogie, he didn't waste any time. He jumped all over that pitch and saw it the entire way. You talk about squaring it up. He didn't miss a stitch on the baseball.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
That one inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Battling here as he fouls it away. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, the first
And here comes
baseman,
Mark Kotze
Vladimir
as he's ready to make a
Guerrero
change and go to the
Jr.
bullpen. Luis Severino won't go any further, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment.
Now pitching.
So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Michel Otonez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So man aboard, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball.
Santander leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Got him looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball at the knees. So a strong showing here from the A's bullpen. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the A's nothing. And we're back. Now here is Luis Urias.
Third baseman, Luis Urias.
Just missed. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now 2-2.
We got full count.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today.
Well, that was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
And now the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. Struck out swinging his first time. Line drive, base hit. So the one-out hit turns the lineup over.
Up next for the A's, right fielder,
Dominant
Lawrence
performance for him
Butler.
today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Lawrence Butler up next for the A's. 1 for 2. Fouled off. He was late.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Right through there for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that K brings him into double digits for the game.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And, you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Now here is Brent Rooker. Swings through that one out in front that time. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. What a stop. The throw. And that's a nice play to end the inning. The A's strand 1. They trail here 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. Now it's the DH, Will Wagner. And there's a strike. Just missed. Out to short, into the outfield, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 2 in this one. And that's in there for a strike. Little slider that finds the mark. And now the count is even. Wagner gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Two balls, 1 strike. Let's go, 3 to go, baby. Let's go.
Slice to right and foul ball. Not close with that one, and the count's full.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically, he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Andres Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. One-run game, one out, one on. Next offering is in for a strike.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
And that one got a piece of him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Now the third baseman, Ernie Clements. It's interesting. He plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Up and in, and it's a ball and a strike.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2, get out of this.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning, and that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. You look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his club.
Lucas up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. That's off the mark, and the count is 2-0.
Struggled a little bit in this one. A couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one the other way. Wilson. They take the force out. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the A's nothing. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the center fielder, J.J. Bleday. The pitch. And fouled off.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong, and their timing's off.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Santander brings it in. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, catcher,
Digging in, Shea Langoliers.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with 1 swing here.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Jimmy Garcia, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Green also getting ready. Looking to get the tying run on base. Sliced hard but foul.
This is the type of hitter his club wants at the plate, especially playing from behind. He's hoping to start a rally right here.
Next offering upstairs. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. One down, base is empty. Got him swinging.
Now batting.
Next up for the A's, Tyler Soderstrom.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Pulls that one foul. And there's a ball. Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. And that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And the double puts the tying run in scoring position with 2 away.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
So the tying run in scoring position now. Zach Geloff digs in now. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch, and he just misses. Squirts away a little bit. Nice job behind the plate there. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. So the tying run at second. And a swing and a miss. And he's up to 12 strikeouts on the day.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th, Tyler Ferguson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's George Springer to start it off. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts.
George Springer.
Ferguson measures 6 feet 4 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and occasionally uses a cutter. This one high in the air to left center. Lede on his way over. He's got it, and there's one down.
Now batting, shortstop Bo Bichette.
Now the number 2 hitter, Bo Bichette, 1 for 3. That's in there. Strike 1. The Athletics have some bullpen action. T.J. McFarland, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Leclerc, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. One down, base is empty. Lined into right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder Anthony Santander.
And now it's going to be Anthony Santander. He's already homered in this game. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Next pitch inside. And the count even 1-1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
The other way. Fires across the diamond. 3rd out. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the A's nothing.
Now pitching for Toronto.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jimmy Garcia.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Well, 1-run game. Seth Brown now at the plate. Has grounded out a couple of times. And that one missing low. Next offering upstairs.
2-0.
Check swing, called strike. That one is absolutely belted. That's bad. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it. Really important at that coming up now.
Making a move at second base. Pinch running here. Esteury Ruiz. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Luis Urias getting ready to hit. In the air, right side. Springer sizing this one up. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with 1 out. Jacob Wilson up next for the A's.
You have to find a way to score the runner from third, especially with less than 2 outs. Wait for the pitch you want and hit it as hard as you can.
Just missed.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
Next offering is down low.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners if they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 2-1. Got him to chase one above the zone there.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up if he wants to have a good at bat.
The next pitch misses. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
That's a really good take.
The tying run is 90 feet away. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Lawrence Butler. That's ripped into the outfield. And that is gone. And they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 3-1. That sound you hear is every writer in the press box smashing the delete button on their keyboards.
Talk about flipping the script, Boo. This story was set up for a different type of finish. Now, who knows how to live? It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Jimmy Garcia departs. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. New pitcher now for the Jays, Nick
Now
Sandlin.
pitching for Toronto, number 52, Nick Sandlin.
One down, and now the DH, Brent Rooker. And the first
Ball one, no
offering
strike.
is not close. Yeah, big swing and a miss. Movement in the
One
bullpen.
ball, one
Eric
strike.
Swanson getting ready to go. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Wow,
ball,
no fair right
2
there.
strikes.
I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And that's
That's
outside.
the ball.
To third. And that chance handled. Throw to first in time.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out
Now
in front,
batting
rolled
the
over on
center
it.
fielder,
Exactly what he was supposed to do.
J.J. Bleday.
2 outs, base is empty. J.J. Bleday up next for the A's. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. And first offering is fouled off. 2 gone, base is empty, but 3 runs across here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings through that one.
0-2 is the count.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That's the 3rd out, inning over. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. Last chance coming up for the Blue Jays.
Now pitching for
Back
the A's.
now, and on the mound,
Number
the closer,
19.
Mason Miller.
Mason
He has a great slider with tons of movement. Vladimir Guerrero
Leadoff for the Blue
Jr.
Jays.
digs in now.
First baseman,
0 for 3
Vladimir
with 2 strikeouts
Guerrero
and a ground
Jr.
out. There's a strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you
0-1
can't
count.
get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
That one fouled off. This one in the air. Soderstrom. And there's one down.
Now batting, designated hitter Will Wagner.
And now for the Jays, Will Wagner. Pitch
Counts
misses.
1-0.
Ball 1. Miller, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the controlled command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
And now it's even
That's
up.
inside.
As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail. Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Kirk in the box here lets that one go for a ball. The Blue Jays trailing by 2 here at the top of the 9th. That pitch in for a strike, and a count 1-1.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
This could end it. And a ball evens the count. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
All these players were able to take the lead in the bottom of the 8th and just cruise to this win, getting those final 3 outs in the top of the 9th. Excellent job of securing your home field and keeping the fans in the ball game all the way to the end. Nice W all the way around.
And your final 3-1. The A's are victorious. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.